the black skin come from? If Adam the first man is a white man. If Jesus the Son of God is a white man. Angel Gabriel and Michael are white men. All the saints in heaven are white men. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju.
Aye, adudu kamajo. Aye, adudu kamajo. Aye, adudu kamajo. Omugini bere adudu kamajo.
Yahweh, I've been asking. Yahweh, I've been wondering. In the books of my book, I remember the white man ancestors are respected, while the black man ancestors are despised. The image of God is a white man, while the image of Satan is a black man. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju.
Aye, adudu
Adudu
kamajo.
kamajo.
Aye, adudu kamajo.
Adudu kamajo.
Aye, adudu kamajo. Omugini bere adudu kamajo.
Adudu kamajo. Africa, we must rise up to our feet. Africa, we must fight this slavery. Emerelwe emerala, obotani dadi. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju. Wondering, where did the black skin come from? If Adam the first man is a white man. If Jesus the Son of God is a white man. Angel Gabriel and Michael are white men. All the saints in heaven are white men. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju.
Aye, adudu kamajo. Aye, adudu kamajo. Aye, adudu kamajo. Omugini bere adudu kamajo.
Yahweh, I've been asking. Yahweh, I've been wondering. In the books of my book, I remember the white man ancestors are respected, while the black man ancestors are despised. The image of God is a white man, while the image of Satan is a black man. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju.
Aye, adudu
Adudu kamajo.
Aye, adudu kamajo.
Adudu kamajo.
Aye, adudu kamajo. Omugini bere adudu kamajo.
Adudu kamajo. elu emerala obodo anyị ga-adị. Kedu ihe mere omenala anyị ji ala? Ana m ajụ
exposing the murderous tendencies of the Fulani Janjaweed. But here we must do so. But first of all, let us pray. And I will pray in the language of heaven, the oldest language on the face of this very earth. Eze onye anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, eze ndị nsọ, onye anyị na-aja mma wee na-eto wee na-agọzi aha nsọ ya mgbe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya nwee ike niile, onye sitere n'okwu ọnụ ya sọsọ wee kee ihe niile bụ ihe kere eke n'ụbọchị nke taa, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ usu niile nke ndị agha, Chineke nna nke ụmụ ogbenye, Chineke nna nke ndị Biafra, Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye anyị na-aja mma, onye ndị mmụọ ozi na-efe, onye mmụọ na-erubere isi, onye mmadụ dabere n'ahụ ya, onye ọ bụ naanị ya ka ndị okenye na-atụ mkpọ ọlaedo na mmasị n'ọdị nsọ. Ndị Igbo otu ga-ebighị ebi, n'ihi na eboghị mmadụ eboghị mmụọ, ịbụ Chineke nna. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka anyị na-akpọ, ka anyị enweghị iche ọzọ ewezụga gị. Anyị anaghị efe arụsị, ọ bụ aha gị ka anyị ji aba mba were n'anya isi. Ihe niile nke anyị bụ n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ site na amara gị, onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna. O nweghị onye ọzọ ewezụga gị Chineke. Anyị wee na-ekele gị na-asị gị biko bịa ọsọ ọsọ na ndị na-abatawa ụmụ gị n'ime, ndị ekworo karịrị akarị n'ime anyị. Nna nke ebere dị ngọzi, were amara gị na ebere gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị gị. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị ka iwe mee ngwa ngwa n'ihe na Fulani abatawo anyị ime, ma ọsọ ọsọ gị onwe gị bụ eze ebube dị ngọzi ka iwe zọpụta ndị gị. Ndị niile kuniri si na ha bụ ndị iro Biafra, ndị niile ka ha rabụ ndị kuniri wee na-agba anyị mgba, ka ha bụ ndị pụtara anụ nna nke ebere dị ngọzi si na Biafra agaghị adị, ndị dị etu agaghị adị. Onye nwe m, ihe ga-abụ nke ha. Ọgbọ aghara ga-anọ n'etiti ụtụtụ ehihie abalị, mkpụrụ obi ha agaghị enwe ezumike. Ị ga-achụghachi ha azụ n'ihere nke onwe ha. Ha niile bụ ndị kuniri wee na-akpagbu Biafra. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna, ị ga-ala ha niile n'iyi, n'ihi na okwu ibu ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ma leta anyị onwe anyị nna nke ebere dị ngọzi, anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ gị ndị na-anya isi n'aha nsọ gị, bụ ndị na-emere ọgọ. Onye nwe m, bụ ndị na-achị iru gị mgbe niile, bụ ndị sitere n'aha ha na-abụ ụmụ ha wee na-enye aha nsọ gị otuto. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị nwe ezi ịhụnanya ebe nzọpụta gị nakwa emere mgbe onye na-asị na nke dị na anyị ga-ebuli aha nsọ gị elu. Chineke nke igwe, anyị ga-aja gị mma. Onye kere eluigwe n'ụwa, anyị ga-akpụ isi ala nye gị. Anyị bụ ụmụ ogbenye. Onye nwe m, o nweghị ihe ọ bụla nke anyị bụ n'iru gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ anọkpa ahụ ka anyị bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, kama na okwu nsọ gị na-anọgide ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Ihere pụrụ ime mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi, kama ị gaghị ekwe ka ihere wee mee okwu nsọ nke gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ okwu ka iji wee kee eluigwe maka elu ụwa. Okwu nke i kwuru, nkwa nke i kwuru anyị, okwu ọgba ndụ nke i kwuru n'isi anyị, eze ebube dị ngọzi ga-abịarịrị na mmezu, na Biafra ga-abịarịrị na nke ebere. Iji emere anyị amara gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye enyemaka, naanị gị bụ onye nzọpụta. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka a na-etu Elohim Adonai El Shaddai, onye dị nsọ ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Nara ekele, otuto, nsọpụrụ, ịja mma site n'ebighị ma ruo n'ebighị ebi ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of us, my fellow Biafrans, Nigeria, because this program is for the both sides. Today's program will be a different program, and today's program we are going to offend our Christian brothers and sisters, those that are too emotional. Please, this program is not for you. You can just turn the other side, because today's program we're going to say the way it is. Here. Today's program is for the hardcores, IPOB, and for Nigerians who have thinking faculty, and for Nigerians who are not emotionally carried away. This program is going to be a very strong program, believe me, honestly, because we're going to say the way it is today, and we're going to call names. That is it. You all know my program. When I say things, I bring out evidence. It's very important. So when I say anything in my program, I like to present evidence. Yeah, this is Mazi Zumezu aka Mwekwensu. And my program is not a program that you will come in and you will not take one thing home. You must take one thing home. If your heart is open, if you open your heart, if you don't have a biased mind. Like I said, I'm not a broadcaster. I'm on Facebook, I'm on media to fight for justice. I am here to fight for justice. I am a student of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in so many of us. Today's program is going to hurt my Christian fans because we are going to say the way it is. Why are they dying of Christians in northern part of Nigeria? Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why are they dying of our Christian brother and sister in northern part of Nigeria? And still yet, nobody saying anything. Every year, December, we will hear the same news. Neither from Benue, or from Plateau, or from Southern Kaduna, or from Taraba, or from Yobe. Have you asked yourself why this genocide keep repeating itself every year? Why? And why these daddy GOs, Christian leaders, are not saying anything, are not doing anything? Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why the Pope is not saying anything, is not doing anything? Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why Bishop Kuka always come on media to yap, no action on ground? Have you asked yourself why? This program, please, if you're a friend to Bishop Kuka, it will be so nice to tag Bishop Kuka and to tag all the daddy GOs. The Anglican, the Roman Catholic, the Presbyterian, all those daddy GOs, tag them. Because ebulu nkwu onye ọzọ n'isi ọ dịka ebu nkwu nkwu. Ebulu nkwu ezu onye ọzọ n'isi. Ebulu ozu onye ọzọ n'isi ọ dịka ebu nkwu nkwu. those that are by on 26th and 25th December, they were alive last year. They were alive last year, seeing the dying of their fellow Christians. And today, those that are by some days ago didn't know that this year will be their turn. This year will be their turn. They didn't know. Ask yourself, why is that those that are bringing this religion for you, all of them are quiet? All of them are mute. They can only come on media, talk, stop the genocide, stop the dying, no action on ground, no boots on ground. Still, they are subjects. They are buying them on daily basis. I tell you people, take it or leave it. Fallen religion have buy our people more than any other thing, more than the civil war. Fallen religion, they have buy our people more than even the civil war they contributed to it. Fallen religion, the religion they bring to our land, have buy our people. Today, we don't care to know who you are. We will say it the way it is. Mazin Nanakan said, anyone that is too emotional in all this religion, when they talk about religion, you will say, hey, you have insulted my religion. You have seen. Oh, he said, leave those people. They are not hardcore. That's what Mazakan said. Say anybody that when you talk about religion and that people will stop gossiping. Why do you insult why Jesus? Why do you insult the God of Bible? Why do you? Mazakan say, leave those people. They are not hardcore. They are not hardcore. I told you that me here, I am Ordinana. I practice Ordinana. But look at my back, you can see Christmas tree. Oh, my wife did there. And even the Ordinana practice, my freedom supersede. My freedom supersede. Biafra is my religion. My freedom supersede. Excuse me. Those you see that are too emotional when they talk about religion, they are not hardcore. Ihe abụọ nwaanyị ka abụọ nwaanyị ụmụazị na-eji pampas. When men are talking, they should hide their face in shame. Because for us, for those of us, freedom, our freedom is first before any religion. Because without my freedom, I will not be able to worship what I want to worship. So freedom is the utmost. We are not people like Donald Azubike that say that it's religion first before freedom. People like Chibuze Guatu and the rest of them. You can also see even some of these chat card media worms are yabbing about religion, ordinana, bringing Matthias into what we are doing. Somebody like that Umochichano Italy, Efe. Now Koinyo, dragging Matthias. What has Matthias has to do with our struggle? Matthias is on his way doing his own thing. Matthias is on his own doing his own thing. There's nothing connected us with Matthias. But just as I told you guys that A lot of them, the spirit of Biafra have left them. A lot of them, the spirit of Biafra have left them. When spirit of Biafra leaves you, well, today is not for his topic. Our topic today, why are they buying of Christians in northern part of Nigeria and people are doing nothing? Why are they buying of our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, our uncles, our fathers in northern part of Nigeria and people are doing nothing? Instead, is the foreigners are even talking about it. Look at what this is Hungary president, what he said. He said persecuted Christians must receive help. Hungary president condemned the Christmas Day massacre. If not those of us on Twitter that tweeted all these things, people like this, the Hungary president will not be speaking, because he did this out from his Twitter handle, his X handle. From his X handle. Look at it again. Massacre of Christians in Nigeria must stop. Hungary president. If somebody from far away from Hungary will be speaking, what are your daddy GO doing? What are the Christian leaders doing? What are your governors doing? And what are your politicians doing? The people they are massacred, they are human beings. They are human beings. And this continue to repeat itself. And that is why when Mazen Nandi can say that we want Biafra, people don't know that this is the Mazen Nandi is calling for separate state of Biafra so that we can able to control our border. We can able to control our border. We can be able to control our border. This is one of the reasons Mazen Nandi is calling for separate state of Biafra. Because a true leader will not sit back and watch his people slaughtered. A true leader will not sit back and watch his people massacring on daily basis. If you think that this buying of Christians in northern part of Nigeria is started today, you are joking. You are joking. This buying of Christianity is well orchestrated plan. It was well planned. They are implementing it gradually. Obele. You think when they finish in the middle belt, where else? It will be southeast. When they're done with the southeast, where else? South. When they're done with the south, where else? Southwest. They're even part of the southwest now. Until they dip the Quran in the high sea. Remember what their father told them, Osman Danfodo, that they should not stop until they dip the Quran in the high sea. And they have a bargain with Westerners, with UK government. UK government said, we will pave a way, we will protect you from international communities. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Dip the Quran in the IC, but on one condition, you will always make access for us to have the resources. These are the two things. Also, who's up also you will learn that. Who's up now also where got call. These are the two things. We will allow you to dip the color in the high sea. We will protect you in the international community. We will protect you. We will be at your back. We will defend you. But on one purpose, we will always get access to the resources. Take it or leave it. Here with the facts. I'm not a pain to open. I don't know how to paint issues. This is the fact. Let's bring this. Let's bring this up. What Ahmad Bello said from more than 50 years ago. Let's bring it up. What Ahmad Bello said. Look at it. This is a statement from Ahmad Bello more than 50 years ago. And all he said here, they are implementing it gradually. Today, what is happening in Kwara State is Emir now, no more Yoruba culture in Kwara State, that is Yoruba land. The Emir have taken place. It's Emir is ruling them now. Some months ago, the Emir said that there will be nothing like Yoruba culture in the state. In the state, there will be not like Yoruba culture anymore in the state. Now, let's take a look what Ahmad Bello said. He said, the new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great grandfather, Osman Dan Fodio. Hey! Those of you, onye ọkụ na-agba n'ụlọ adịghị achọ oke. Onye ọkụ na-agba n'ụlọ anaghị achọ oke. Onye ọkụ na-agba n'ụlọ adịghị achọ oke. Let's take it again. The new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great grandfather, Osman Dan Fodio. We must relentlessly prevent a change of power. We use the minority of the North as a winning tool and the South as a conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us, and never allow them to have the power. Never allow them to have their territory. Never allow them to have control over their future. They will use the middle belt, that they call them minority, as a winning tools. And that's what they use during Biafra war. They use them to fight us. They use them to fight the war. The middle belt. They call them minority. And today, the same people they used to buy us, to fight us, they are through what? Buying them. They are buying them gradually. And where is Gowon today? Where is Gowon? Where is Gowon? I ask, where is Gowon? Don't forget that Gowon is the person that took Nigeria to OIC, to Organization of OIC, Organization of OIC, yeah, Organization of Muslim Conference. Gowon, that is the one that took Nigeria to it. And who is going? A Christains. They use him. He took us to OIC as an observed member of OIC. And in 1986, Babangida registered Nigeria as a full member of OIC, as Islamic State. And that is why UK governments address Nigeria as an Islamic State. So that's why I ask you, are you seeing the reason why they are not talking about it? About the buying of Christians in northern Nigeria? But first of all, the world are seeing Nigeria as an Islamic State. And all those church leaders that the GO, they are doing nothing. But they call Nigeria a secular state. I ask you, is Nigeria a secular state? Go to Google and just write members of all Islamic states. You will see Nigeria there. You will see Nigeria there. Those of you that are fighting Omenana, that Omenana this, Omenana this, Omenana that, what are you doing for Nigeria being a member of Islamic State? Nothing. You guys will not talk about it. Instead of actually okay. Actually okay. Look at what Ahmad Bello said for more than 50 years ago, and this is what they are doing. And he called Nigeria an estate of their great-grandfather, Osman Danfodo. And what is the aim of Osman Danfodo? What is the aim of this their great-grandfather? What is their aim? What is his aim? His aim is to dip the Quran in the high sea. So that is why if you see this spying in the north, this is what their great-grandfather told them what to do. And they are taking it step by step. They are doing it. They are dividing the people in Southeast. They are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, using his own brother to fight him. They are doing divide and rule to make sure that the dream of their forefather, Osman Danfodo, come to reality. That's why I ask you, why are they mute on the buying of certain Christians? Now nobody is doing anything. Nobody is doing anything. Nobody is doing anything. But you will see this annual Udene. He have Udene. Every time Martin come on his mouth. Every time Pastor Mepenko, let him talk about the buying of the Christians in the north. He can't say it. And if he say it on his program, he will block you. He will shout on you. You know why? Because he knows if he opens his dirty mouth and say it, they will come after him. They will come for him. One touch. He knows that. That's why he don't want to go there to talk about the buying of the Christians in the northern Nigeria. If he criticizes that, they will come after him. He knows. But if we see him talking about anything that's happened, all those criminals that's going on in Southeast, if we see him talking about it, trying to loop it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You will see him talking about the pastors. Any pastor that if we brought the pastor on his table, on his platform, talking to black men, then let him talk about this genocide that is going on in the Middle Belt. He can't talk about it when you believe it. Well, let's move on. Today is not for him. I move on to that block for him. So I ask you, you that always fighting Omenana, something that has been existing before the Christianity, what do you have to say about this sign of your fellow believer? Gini ki inwe ikwu Openly put on Facebook, in our kinyo, omenala nkanka, omenala nkanka. We know it's not all omenala is good. I be man that one adoloma. That one adoloma. I hope here. I mad that one de my name here. Because onwe onye ofe mamu ya tere atoloto. Onwe onye ofe nni ya tere atoloto. Onwe onye ofe nni ya tere atoloto. Look at China. Look at China. Can you compare Nigeria with China? The answer is no. How about India? I will also bring a video for you guys. An Indian man said that any country know that Muslim is more than 30%, there is a danger in that country. There is a danger in that country. I will bring a video for you guys. Because if I'm saying things, I give you the evidence. The man says, any country that you are, Muslims are more than 30%. That country is in danger. Okay. Let's bring it up.
World, and you're saying that wherever Muslims live,
if Muslims become more than 30%, that country is in danger.
That sounds like hatred. That sounds like language of hatred.
It's easy to say hatred. I'm being kind to them by not letting them come to India.
Articles living in India, that's the second largest Muslim population in the world, and you're saying that wherever Muslims live,
if Muslims become more than 30%, that country is in danger.
That sounds like hatred. That sounds like language of hatred.
It's easy to say hatred. I'm being kind to them by not letting them come to India.
Articles living in India, that's the second largest Muslim population in the world, and you're saying that wherever Muslims live,
if Muslims become more than 30%, that country is in danger.
That sounds like hatred. That sounds like language of hatred.
It's easy to say hatred. I'm being kind to them by not letting them come to India.
Do you guys understood what this man just said? He's from India. And listen, Facebook, whatever I'm saying here is to educate my fans. It's not out of hate speech. No. YouTube, whatever I'm saying here is to educate my fans. It's not out of hatred. No. The man is from India. He said India will not allow it to happen, that any country that Muslims are more than 30%, that country is in danger, that they will not allow it in India. It does not mean that Muslim is not in India, but man said 30, more than 30%. No. When we have Biafra, we have our Muslim brother, but they are not going to be more than 30. What this man is saying, this is the fact. It's the fact. It's the fact. Because the religion rule them. We don't have the same initiative. Let's listen to this one again.
Largest Muslim population in the world, and you're saying that wherever Muslims live,
if Muslims become more than 30%, that country is in danger.
That sounds like hatred. That sounds like language of hatred.
It's easy to say hatred. I'm being kind to them by not letting them come to India.
Articles living in India, that's the second largest Muslim population in the world, and you're saying that wherever Muslims live,
if Muslims become more than 30%, that country is in danger.
That sounds like hatred. That sounds like language of hatred.
It's easy to say hatred. I'm being kind to them by not letting them come to India.
Articles living in India, that's the second largest Muslim population in the world, and you're saying that wherever Muslims live,
if Muslims become more than 30%, that country is in danger.
That sounds like hatred. That's.
You guys understood what this man said, and that is why may his soul rest in perfect peace. The great president, Muammar Gaddafi. May his soul rest in peace. Today, Libya has understood what Gaddafi was telling them. There was the time Gaddafi said Nigeria should be north and south. For peace to reign in Nigeria, Gaddafi proposed Nigeria should be north and south. And you know what he mean by then? That even in the south, this 30% this man is saying, there will not be more than 30% in the south. If Gaddafi proposed it for so many years ago, before he was spied by the Westerners, you think he's a fool, right? In India, they have Muslims, right? Yes, they have a Muslim. But the man said they cannot be more than 30%, because if they are more than 30%, they will be in danger. What is happening in Nigeria? Tell me what's happening in Nigeria. Since 1945, they started clean us. Clean Christains, Igbo Christains. Since 1945. Since 1945. But you will be able to open your laptop. You will be able to use your smartphone. Always talking about Omenana, Ordinana this, or no. We say we are going back to our roots. And we are going back to our roots. You cannot stop it. The movement now, we are going back to our roots. Going back to our roots does not mean that everybody will be doing what? Of course, it's part of going back to our roots, but it's not all. It's not all. It's our way of life. The way our forefathers live, our way of life, we are going back to our roots. We are trying to understand who we are. We have to understand who we are. The same way our fathers understand who they are. This fallen religion have been in our land for more than 100 something years. What is the benefit? Let anyone come up and tell me the benefit. For more than 100 something years, this fallen religion has been in our land. What are the benefits? The benefit is distortion, buying us, deceiving us. I want to bring this video up to you guys to listen. Let's listen to a pastor. I want you guys to listen to a pastor.
Just in Igbo land alone. Somebody called me in UK, one of my daughters in the faith. She said, Papa, we have a crisis all over Africa and all over the world. African young people have come up with a movement that is building momentum to abandon the Bible of the white man and go back to African roots. I'm shouting. People say I'm shouting.
Shout,
the kind of Jesus that is preached in many churches cannot be explained from the Bible. And a lot of young people have very intelligent questions that pastors are not answering.
Preach.
It makes the Bible look like a concoction of some people for their advantage. And we were in Owerri. A lot of our people in Owerri said in Igbo land right now, there is a movement of young people to abandon Christianity and go back to traditional worship.
Preach, Pastor
The
Abel.
movement is strong. A lot of young people are leaving church to go back to shrine, to go back to idol worship, that because they don't understand this white man Jesus. They don't understand this white people Bible. They don't understand it. But at least they know that the idols in their village took care of their ancestors. They took care of their great-grandfathers. They took care of their fathers. They want to all go back to African worship where their ancestors were. I also heard that it's not just in Igbo land alone. Somebody called me in UK, one of my daughters in the faith. She said, Papa, we have a crisis all over Africa and all over the world. African young people have come up with a movement that is building momentum to abandon the Bible of the white man and go back to African roots. I'm shouting. People say I'm shouting.
Shout,
The
Pastor
kind of
Eben.
Jesus that is preached in many churches cannot be explained from the Bible. And a lot of young
Absolutely.
people have very intelligent questions that pastors are not answering.
Preach.
It makes the Bible look like a concoction of some people for their advantage.
So, Nanolia. So all these things you guys are doing on Facebook will not stop it because Chukwu Biama is doing the work. Chukwu Biama is doing the work. Bible make us so weak. Because of the Bible, our brothers and sisters are dying in the northern Nigeria. Because of the Bible they give to us, they are dying because of their faith. They buy them on 26th, on 25th. But you are in your comfort zone. Eating chicken. You don't have that feeling. That there are those that are be by. There are those that have been slaughtered just because of their faith. You cannot talk about that. But you will be talking about irrelevant thing. You'll be talking about irrelevant thing. This white Jesus, I am Malonyobo before. Muhammad says, Zumezo, Ejawe deceive me, Ejawe Limugogo. Ejawe Limugogo. But then people come here today. Only my wife is a white woman. But we tell you that no, he doesn't believe in that too. That this Bible was used to control us. I'm not a good man. When they bring and it's not in me with our struggle, our freedom. Chineke ya unu ni n'ọkụ. Chineke ya unu ni n'ọkụ. Now, I want to bring a video for what happened in the north. I want you guys to listen to this man from Arise TV.
They are safe. But at the end of the day, you find out that a community it's been killed and sacked. From what you're seeing on the television now, is that these people have lost hope. And losing hope, they are leaving this community and they are likely not coming back. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. You will see that this community is being occupied by people that are not from the villages. Because out of this, so far in Plateau State, I can tell you that in Rio, over 40 villages have been wiped out since 2001, and people are occupying. In Berkin Ladi, the same place where this attack was. In Bokos, most of these communities are being wiped out, and people that we don't know them from nowhere come in and occupy these villages. And at the end of the day, when such issues happen, you hear that the president or whosoever has given directive. Yes, it's good. President has given directives as chief security commander-in-chief of the armed forces. But at the end of the day, who usually redirect these armed forces or the security will ensure that they are safe. But at the end of the day, you find out that a community it's been killed and sacked. From what you're seeing on the television now, is that these people have lost hope. And losing hope, they are leaving this community and they are likely not coming back. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. Go back to this same community in the next 1 month. You will see that this community is being occupied by people that are not from the villages. Because out of this, so far in Plateau State, I can tell you that in Rio, over 40 villages have been wiped out since 2001, and people are occupying. In Berkeley, the same place where this attack was, in Bokos, most of these communities are being wiped out, and people that we don't know them from nowhere come in and occupy these villages. And at the end of the day, when such issues happen, you hear that the president or whosoever has given directive. Yes, it's good. President has given directives as chief security commander-in-chief of the armed forces. But at the end of the day, who usually redirect these armed forces or the security agencies not to carry out the directives of the president? Because if the president has given directives and the directives is not being carried and people are being killed on daily basis, heads should roll. We have security formation, we have STF, we have the army, we have whatsoever formation as today, presently in Mangu local government, that has enough security personnel, just 1 hour drive to the villages in Bokos, between Bokos and Berkeley. What happened? On that same 26, there was a high form of show of force by security agencies within the Mongu axis on the main road. Let me tell you, the same time that show of force was going on by security agencies, blocking roads, nobody could pass, showing the kind of armored cars they have, showing the form they made. That same time, people are being sacked in villages, in the hinterland, in Bokos. So what is the essence of what are you doing there? And at the same time, when intelligence show, when local intelligence, these people have routes, they come on bikes, and on each bike is either like 3 people or two to three, and they can travel between one state to the other. It will take them not less than 30 minutes to 1 hour to travel. When they are moving from one village to another in as bees, as moving with motorbikes, people raise alarm. But when this alarm is being raised, we expect that security agencies should be proactive. But at the end of the day, nothing happened. You will see, you have intel that this thing is happening, is going to, you see movement of people on bikes, 3 in numbers, in hundreds of bikes. The next day or that same night, people are being sacked. And what is the essence most of these checkpoints? What is the essence?
That's quick. This man saying this, do you think he's the first person that said this on mainstream media? No. Last year, I have those that are following me. Last year, I told you guys, he said over 40. It's over 60. Over 60 in Plateau State. Over 60 community has been wiped out, have been destroyed, and foreign people are living there. You hear him, you guys hear it from him when he said it. This is the fact. And it was since 2001. Since 2001, that almost 22 years today, that foreigners are living in people's land. And where did these people came from? And in 2023, they still repeat it again. This is the plan. That is why I have been, okay, let me bring it up again. Osman Danfodio, look at what he said. The new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather, Osman Danfodio. Is the estate. Is the estate. So you that in Southeast, that always church. People are telling you that ancestral land is their forefather estates, that they will come for it. They will come for it. And when they will come for it, you will not know. So that's why I tell you, those of you that don't want to stand up and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see what is happening to this middle belt? Because some years ago, they told them that they will be destroyed, they will drove out from the community, and foreigners will occupy it. I said no. So those of you that go on social media, now nonsense, that's what church. They brought that church to make you weak. They bring that church to make you weak, to make you to the bulldog. You cannot say anything. Your leaders cannot say anything. The GO cannot say anything. You hear what that man said? Even when the president gives order, the order will not be carried out. Since 2021, more than 40 communities have been wiped out, destroyed. Foreigners are living in that land. Even on Facebook, is that Omenana? Is just because that's Omenana. These people are so much afraid to come in. Because they have discovered that now this movement Omenana is passing strong. And we that Omenana, we have thrown away that book that makes us so soft and to face the God of our fathers. These are the gods that our forefathers worship, and they protect them, and they make them strong. Not this Bible they brought to you that make you so weak. Everything, leave it for God. God of Israel will protect me. Whereas Israel are fighting their battle with guns and bullets. Israel are fighting their battle with guns and bullets. But you, God of Israel, will fight my battle. Let me bring this one message back again.
It's not just in Igbo land alone. Somebody called me in UK, one of my daughters in the faith. She said, Papa, we have a crisis all over Africa and all over the world. African young people have come up with a movement that is building momentum to abandon the Bible of the white man and go back to African roots. I'm shouting. People say I'm shouting.
Shout,
the kind of Jesus that is preached in many churches cannot be explained from the Bible. And a lot of young people have very intelligent questions that pastors are not answering.
Preach.
It makes the Bible look like a concoction of some people for their advantage. We were in Owerri. A lot of our people in Owerri said in Igbo land right now, there is a movement of young people to abandon Christianity and go back to traditional worship.
Preach, Pastor
The
Abel.
movement is strong. A lot of young people are leaving church to go back to shrine, to go back to idol worship, that because they don't understand this white man Jesus. They don't understand this white people Bible. They don't understand it. But at least they know that the idols in their village took care of their ancestors. They took care of their great-grandfathers. They took care of their fathers. They want to all go back to African worship where their ancestors were. I also heard that it's not just in Igbo land alone. Somebody called me in UK, one of my daughters in the faith. She said, Papa, we have a crisis all over Africa and all over the world. African young people have come up with a movement that is building momentum to abandon the Bible of the white man and go back to African roots. I'm shouting. People say I'm shouting.
We must go back to our roots. The gods of our forefathers. Chukwu okike abịama, Chineke Chukwu Akose. Before the white man bring the Bible to us, our ancestors know that it's God, know that it's Akose, know that that's Chukwu, know that it's Chukwu okike abịama. Not that thing they bring for us, making us so weak. That thing they bring for us, That killing machine they brought to us, making us so weak. Britain said we will protect you in the international community in as much we have access to the land, access to the resources. Those that are bringing this fallen religion, where are they to protect you? Nowhere to be found. Those that told you that your forefathers' way is evil, that is their own way is good, where are they to protect you? Those that brainwash you, make you to hate the soup your mother cook. Okay, they make you so weak. Today, we're talking about, you can see, talking about 100 and something people being by all the way from Hungary. All the way from Hungary is fighting, speaking. Of course, he will come and speak because of the Twitter campaign he have. This is a president from Hungary telling you, look at him. The massacre of Christians in Nigeria must stop. How many times must we hear this message? Must stop, must stop. Last year, we heard the same message, it must stop. Last 2 years, we heard the same message, it must stop. Last 3 years, last 4 years, the same message, it must stop. But they keep on buying people. They keep on. And you tell me that it's not well planned, it's not an organized crime. Let's bring another video up. My question remains, why are they buying our northern Christian brother and sister and mothers? Why? I need an answer. If someone can come up and tell me, I need an answer. Now, let's listen to the governor. Governor. Let's listen to the governor. The same story.
First, for us, we have had to celebrate with a heavy heart because just when people were finishing preparations for the Christmas celebrations, unprovoked attacks were unleashed on several of our communities. As I'm talking to you, in Mangu local government alone, we buried at least 15 people so far. As at this morning, in Bokos local government, we are counting not less than 100 corpses. I'm here to take stock of that of Barkin-Ladi. Most of the communities affected in Barkin-Ladi share border with Bokos local government. At the last count also, we have not less than 17 communities that were completely touched and brought down by these bandits and criminals. It has been a very, very terrifying Christmas for us here on the plateau. Unfortunately, we've had to also engage in a lot of non-kinetic methods. We have had engagements with community leaders to be able to identify potential areas of conflict and nip them in the bud. We've been trying to build communal harmony, and to a large extent we have succeeded. But obviously, with the breach that we have experienced in the last few days, it means that there are some people who are not happy with the progress we have made. This particular set of attacks were well coordinated with heavy weaponry. And the question we needed to ask, who is behind this? Who is sponsoring this? And I can tell you that it's beyond my capacity as a governor to unravel this. The security agencies must do their work to be able to identify who are the sponsors of these attackers, who are the people that purchase arms for them, where did the resources for the purchase of the arms come from. These are things that the security agencies, we would push them, we would urge them to be able to unravel, because until we cut off the supply in terms of sponsorship, we may never be able to see the end of this. We need to have reinforcements. With the magnitude of what we have seen, it means that we need to be able to have more boots on ground to be able to contain the situation. This is the appeal we are going to be making across to the service chiefs. I should be getting to the president later today because we needed to get our facts right so that we can be able to give him a very informed position. Lema is responding. The army headquarters has responded. The IG has also responded. They are sending more reinforcements, but I'll be briefing the president more adequately in the course of the day.
Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ, this governor. Chineke, God punish you. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ ka m na-agwa gị. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. These are the normal stories we keep on hearing. Year to year, anytime buying of Christians, buying of innocent ones because of their faith. These the same stories. The same stories. Now, ask this annual governor, ask this stupid governor. A report is there. Since 2001, these people have been doing this, occupying grabbing the land, destroying the village, the indigenous people, chasing them away, occupying the land since 2001. And today, this man is still telling you that is beyond him, that is this and that the gun they are using is sophisticated, is that, you know. Before he became governor, what was his action? Nothing. He's crying. He's lamenting. Stories upon stories. Because they will buy you over, use you to destroy your own people, and at the end of the day, they will come after you and destroy you. This was exactly what Osman Danfodo did to the Northerners. The same way they use Gowon to buy so many of us. Today, where is Gowon? Is Gowon still in the picture? The answer is no. You can see the governor telling you that he cannot do anything, that this thing is beyond him, that he can't do anything. That tells all you need to know. And those of you will be in the Igbo land be gossiping. Bob no this put the main topic. Leave the main topic you'll be talking about. Talking about to men and this, men and that. But the same religion they brought to you make you so weak. Look at the way they are buying the people. And the man talk the kind of gun they are using. The gun is sophisticated. Let me show you the type of gun they use. I want to show you guys the type of gun they use. Go on, fear. Hold on. I want you guys to listen the kind of gun these guys are using to tell you this thing was not it wasn't a child's play. This is well organized crime. This is a crime that will be organized, that the lead people, the Sokoto Caliphate are involved. And you can even hear from the governor. The governor was so afraid to call them terrorists. Instead, he used the word bandits, criminals. He was so afraid to mention call them terrorists. That's to tell you This is well planned, and it's coming gradually. It's coming down gradually. Let's go again. Hold on.
Allahu akbar ngoyana lana kare kunga ndaduna tankin sidin kamni gone ay kare alay kamni gone ay kare alay kamni Allahu akbar ayya shakande ولله العزة ولرسوله وللمؤمنين ولكن المنافقين لا يعلمون الله أكبر لو أنا أقول أكثر رانغ بيني الله أكبر
I hope no, for the kind of guns. These are the people. You can hear the sound of the gun they are using. And that's why I say you guys should tap Bishop Kaku. Chineke ya Bishop Kuka. God will punish Bishop Kuka. God will punish him. Because I told you guys this guy is an agent. He's an agent by his own people. I will bring up a video where Bishop Kuka said that the religion are not problem. And in that video, he refused to mention about the baller that was spy in his own state. Now let's bring Bishop Kuka. I want you guys to listen to him. Then you guys now tell me if religion is a problem or not.
Together. Everybody knows that we are better together. But the first question to ask, better together. Everybody knows that we are better together. But the first question to ask is, who are we? After 9/11, the American political scientists were asking the question, who are we? Because there was a problem in terms of who people are. And I think if you live in Nigeria, all of us know. And this is why those who listen to me will attest to the fact that I don't like to talk about religion, in part because I don't believe there is a religious problem. But somehow the Western media, all of us know. And this is why those who listen to me will attest to the fact that I don't like to talk about religion, in part because I don't believe there is a religious problem. But somehow the Western media,
from this annual fair. From this mpoma. Chineke ya akpọ ana akpọ Bishop Kuka. Ana akpọ Bishop Kuka. Chineke ya akpọ ya ọkụ. That he don't believe there's a religious problem. This mpoma Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. That telling you that he don't believe there's a religious problem. And when I told you again that these guys are agents, your subjects have been killed year to year. Mas Dakus, you know I'm online. Stop calling. My block go. I'm online. Stop calling. You know, this Impoma knows that this is the problem, Muslim and the Christian. But he tell you that he don't believe. That is this, he don't believe. That he don't believe, he don't believe that. Let me take it back again. I want to know.
Everybody knows that we are better together. But the first question to ask is, who are we? After 9/11, the American political scientists were asking the question, who are we? because there was a problem in terms of who people are. And I think if you live in Nigeria, all of us know. And this is why those who listen to me will attest to the fact that I don't like to talk.
Mazi Dakus, if you have something to say, when I finish, I send the link, it come up. When I finish, you come up, I ask you question, you ask me question. So stop calling, I'm online. When I finish, you come up, you must ask the question when I ask you. If not, don't come up. Yeah, let's continue.
About religion, in part because I don't believe there is a religious problem. But somehow the Western media, the Nigerian media, and the political elite have assumed the fact that there is something between religions and that there is a conflict between religions. There is absolutely no conflict, between religions. I said to people, assuming, for example, we all have knives in our houses. Assuming you come back from work and your wife is in the kitchen, and she comes to welcome you with a knife in her back with which she's been slicing onions. You will have no problem entering the house. But if you had a fight with your wife before you left the house, and your husband comes back and knocks on the door, and you see your wife with a knife, you will pull back. So knives by themselves are not a problem. It's what you do with them. In the same way that, identities are not a problem.
Do you see the way he was defending the Muslim before the world? Then Buhari was there. A lot of prominent people was there, international and local. You see the way he painted that there is no religious problem in Nigeria. But people have been killed, be by on daily basis. And after this, the same man will go on national TV again. We start crying foul. Let's continue.
Identities are not a problem. It's how you activate those identities and what you do with them. Now, will I be walking around Nigeria and people say to me, we worry about you being in Sokoto, and, when I speak, I can tell a million stories. And I give you an example. What happened in Sokoto? With the tragic story of Deborah. I had gone for a burial of the father of one of my priests, and I was on my way back in a car when I got a call to say that one of my priests called me to say, look, this is what is happening. And I got to Abuja, and I got telephone calls from everywhere. Where are you? I said, I'm in Abuja. He said, I hope you remain in Abuja. I hope you're not going back to Sokoto anytime soon. My family members who called me, I said, so what am I supposed to do? No, remain in Abuja. Some people say, leave the country. And I said, to go where? And people could not understand. When I had to go back to Sokoto the next day, people said to me, I had to just tell my friend, where are you? I told them I'm in Abuja. But when I got to Sokoto, I walked to my house. And for me, it's a very powerful image. As I entered my house, just as I got to the gate, I saw an armored tank, soldiers, their numbers, guarding my house. And I was touched. I came out of the vehicle and I greeted all the soldiers. I shook all of them. But I saw from their faces, they looked to me very much like Fulani people. The soldiers who were guarding my house. By their height and so. So when I went in, then later in the evening, I came back and I started talking to them. There were about 12 or 14 of them. First of all, I looked at them, all the equipment that they're in my house. After we greeted, I went back. At about 6:30 to 7, I came out, stood by my balcony. And I saw all of them doing their ablution. They are preparing for their salah. And they prayed in my house. I'm looking at them. And this is Sokoto I'm supposed to be running away from. And here are these people, they are Muslims, they are Nigerians, they are here to protect me. Nigeria is a complex country of great possibilities, great contradictions, about which we will not be in this crisis. Managing diversity is a science. The World Bank knows this. My brother.
Do you guys listen to this man? This man is a fool. He mentioned Deborah. He did not condemn the buying of Deborah. Rather, he was telling you how the Muslim soldiers protect his house and protect him. The same people he's supposed to be running away from. Do you see how evil this man is? That's why I told this guy is an agent. He did not even condemn the spying of Deborah, the way and manner Deborah was spied. A Christian lady. He did not even condemn it. He did not even ask, why did those people that spied Deborah, why are they not in police custody? Why did Nigeria government prosecute them? No, but he was talking about himself, that his house were protected by the same Muslim soldiers. Selfish interest. Your subject has been spied on daily basis. Or you be talking about your own, they protect you. You look at their faces like Fulani soldiers. When I say something, one day, go and look into it. Take away your emotion and face the reality that these church leaders, they are the one that buying us through this fallen religion they bring to us, that making us so weak. Nigeria is an Islamic state. What are they doing about it? The answer is nothing. Next year, they are planning for Christians to go their pilgrimage in Turkey, not even in Israel anymore. Next year, 2024. What are the Christian leaders doing? Nothing. What are the GO doing? Nothing. The only man that challenged Nigeria government about this Nigeria being an Islamic state is a traditionalist, a lawyer. Is a traditionalist, a lawyer from Benin. That was the lawyer that took Nigeria government to court, fighting that Nigeria cannot be an Islamic state. But what are others that GO doing? What are other sons that are Christians? What are they doing? What are Ezekome doing? Nothing. That's why I say tradition must stand, whether you like it or not. It does not matter. It must stand. It must stay. You that are Christian, you stay. But we must take our position. We are the Abo-Origin. Now, let me bring you another video. Let's listen to another.
Our security agents are not even safe. We see them abandoning camp or running away when information is leaked, and they are, their lives are not even safe most of the time.
That was wait. Just wait. I will bring you in. I will bring in. This is Mazel Zumez, aka Mwekwensu. I will bring you in, and we face it. Reality.
I think Moses, we need to be sincere with ourselves, in terms of what we want as a people. And that is the question we should ask ourselves first. What do we really want as Nigerians? Because Moses, what is good for you is not good for the next man. And how would you say that you are sharing intelligence among the security architecture, and then it is leaked? How come it's leaked? How? That shows that something is wrong somewhere. All right? And if you look at it, it still falls down to leadership. Moses, if we were a group of 4 in a conference room, doing brainstorming sessions and thinking of strategies on what to do, and if we hear any of these things outside, it's between the 4 of us. All right? But most of the time,
our security agents are not even safe. We see them abandoning camp or running away when information is leaked, and they are, their lives are not even safe most of the time.
I think, Moses, we need to be sincere with ourselves, in terms of what we want as a people. And that is the question we should ask ourselves first. What do we really want as Nigerians? Because, Moses, what is good for you is not good for the next man. And how would you say that you are sharing intelligence among the security architecture, and then it is leaked? How come it's leaked? How? That shows that something is wrong somewhere. All right? And if you look at it, it still falls down to leadership. Moses, if we're a group of 4 in a conference room, doing brainstorming sessions and thinking of strategies on what to do, and if we hear any of these things outside, it's between the 4 of us. All right? But most of the time, this is not the first time information is being leaked. This is not the second time it's being leaked. It's not the third time it's being leaked. And so when these informations are leaked, what is in it for the person who is leaking the information? It means that amongst your architecture also, you have terrorist apologies. Moses, don't you also forget, in the same country, there was a time that they said repentant Boko Haram should be reintegrated into Nigerian army.
Oh, yes.
And so it shows to you that you have some of these people who are repentant Boko Haram, in Nigerian army uniform now. And so when they see that there's an agenda to go and destroy some of their, members, even though they said they are repentant, they tend to leak out such information and say, guys, they are coming for you, flee for your life. So that means that there are so many people who are benefiting from the spoil of the land. So many people who are benefiting from insecurity. And these people that benefit from insecurity, Moses, are not just the people on the street. They are the big mighty, high and mighty, the political elite. They are the ones. Because some of them will want to use this as a propaganda to smear the administration that security is even far worse under this administration. And so to discredit the administration because they want to, have power in the next dispensation. So it is such a complex situation. But I think that the onus is on this president Bola Ahmed Tinubu to show to Nigerians that.
So my people, do you guys listen? Even when they discuss the high intelligent information, it will be leaked out. Who is leaking them out? Who is leaking them out? That tells you Nigeria is not for you. Who is leaking them out? Even the members of Boko Haram are in the military. They brought this religion for you to make you so weak. To make you so weak. All your leaders are not saying anything. All your leaders are quiet and see the subject be by on daily basis. All they do is to come up and cry, and they went back again. No action being taken. Now, let me bring a video up. A video of a white guy, what he said about us. I want you guys to listen.
Telling you that Europeans stole Africa's resources. Now, there's a lot to say about that. First and foremost, most of these resources are still in Africa, and they're not being stolen by Europeans. They're actually being sold to Europeans by the African state leadership. Your own elites are robbing you. It's not us doing it, not anymore. The real issue, of course, is why aren't Africans using their own resources to do things? Why does Mr. Beast have to go to Kenya to build water wells? Why didn't the Kenyan government do it themselves? I suppose the Kenyan government could have done it themselves. They just chose not to do it. Nigeria is now a country of almost 220 million people, the largest country in Africa, but they only produce about 10% of the electricity that a small country like Hungary. Hungary only has 10 million people, but they produce 10 times as much electricity. I mean, I know you want to have your Wakanda, right? But do you expect white people to give it to you? No, you're supposed to build it yourself. In the north, you need to prepare for a possible, potential African rise in terms of technology and therefore also in terms of military capacity. And that means we in Europe need to already start looking ahead and thinking ahead about how we are going to win the war against Africa, because there will be a future war between Europe and Africa.
I need to start this again. I want you guys to listen to what this guy said. I want you guys to listen.
You must have heard about a ton of Africans telling you that Europeans stole Africa's resources. Now, there's a lot to say about that. First and foremost, most of these resources are still in Africa, and they're not being stolen by Europeans. They're actually being sold to Europeans by the African state leadership. Your own elites are robbing you. It's not us doing it, not anymore. The real issue, of course, is why aren't Africans using their own resources to do things? Why does Mr. Beast have to go to Kenya to build water wells? Why didn't the Kenyan government do it themselves? I suppose the Kenyan government could have done it themselves. They just chose not to do it. Nigeria is now a country of almost 220 million people, the largest country in Africa. But they only produce about 10% of the electricity that a small country like Hungary. Hungary only has 10 million people, but they produce 10 times as much electricity as Nigeria does. I mean, I know you want to have your Wakanda, right? But do you expect white people to give it to you? No, you're supposed to build it yourself. Having said all this, it is of course obvious that we Europeans in the north need to prepare for a possible, potential African rise in terms of technology and therefore also in terms of military capacity. And that means we in Europe need to already start looking ahead and thinking ahead about how we are going to win the war against Africa, because there will be a future war, a possible, potential African rise in terms of technology and therefore also in terms of military capacity. And that means we in Europe need to already start looking ahead and thinking ahead about how we are going to win the war against Africa, because there will be a future war between Europe and Africa.
I hope you guys understood what this guy just said. I hope you guys understood what this guy just said. Because you know white people, they see future, they see future, they see tomorrow. They know the rises of indigenous religion that is rising of new technology in Africa. And he said that Europeans have to prepared war against Africa, that they are going to be war against Africa in technology. Because we are going to wake up our ancestors. We are going to wake up the more the spirit I teach. We're going to wake them up. And you can see what the man said. He admitted they stole from us, but not anymore. He admitted they stole from us, not anymore. They are using their puppets, these politicians, to steal and bring to their land. Dakus, look at the link there. The link is there. You can come in and bring your questions with facts and figures. If there's any other person that want to come up, you can come up. The link is there. Let's face it. Fact and figures. So, let's have this music.
the Son of God is a white man. Angel Gabriel and Michael are white men. All the saints in heaven are white men. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju. Ancestors are despised. The image of God is a white man, while the image of Satan is a black man. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju.
Hello, Mazes.
Yeah, Mazi, please, may you introduce yourself to Biafrans, please, and to Nigeria too. Well, this program is for both.
Quickly, more. Yeah. IPOB worldwide, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill and conscience, and Biafra at large. My name is Akujubi Wandulo Wanwili. One bise amushrafike amushrike or one bise. I'm from one bise. Secondly, IPOB regional coordinator, the loyalist to Mazen Nandika. Then that's me. And a controversial man, 72 carton of trouble, Abu one of lava. We know they fear human beings. We don't scared of any animal. Whatever we say stands. And I'm the reason Biafra will come. Forget about any noise making. I'm just waiting for Mazen Nandeka to come. I can't go against his decision until when I see what he's going to say. And I'm going to dialogue. Like I said, if Christains like,
Maz, wait, Maz, you know. Thank you. You are welcome on Fanatical IPOB program. This is Mazi Zumezu, aka Nwe Kwensu. Mazi, I'm going to give you a chance to make your point. And when you are talking, I will allow you to talk. You make your point. Then you have to make it brief. Then when I'm talking, don't interrupt me because it will get me so upset.
I'm not going to.
So when you are talking, you will have the floor. You will have the floor. You will talk. You will make your point. It does not mean that today will not mean that we are going to agree. You will agree in what I'm saying, or I will agree in what you're saying. But we are going to educate our fans, and they have to listen to what we are saying. So, so I believe you listen to my program. So if you have any question, you ask, or if you want to say something, you say. Thank you, Mazi.
All right. Thank you for your platform. Here I am now. There are so many things, you know, in this our struggle now. Most of us are going astray in this our struggle. The things we are bringing into this struggle has nothing to do with this struggle. Mazen Nandekalo has made it clear that if Biafra comes, every client clan, every autonomous, we bring their own, laws and the constitution. Then everyone's we bound them together, and then we write it as a constitution that will govern the Biafra. I don't see all this Omenala, Christianity, this and that into this thing. We don't divide ourselves. I've said it, my own father that born me is Nwadibia. My senior brother is Nwadibia. I am a pastor. My own brother, the other one, is a pastor. We have reverend fathers. We sit at the same table and eat and discuss without challenging all these inconsequential issues that has nothing to do with this struggle. What we are here is to protect each and every person who are vulnerable in this sham creation of that satanic and demonic country with that satanic and demonic or quote democracy, because there is no democracy in Nigeria. What you are seeing playing in the north are playing in our land, if not people like IPOB. Even some IPOB, their so-called leadership, are saying they are going to wipe Christianity. Are we fighting Christianity, or are we fighting the satanic government and those political criminals who refuse to do the wish and the will of the people, doing what you present about Bello and the BBC is the game that is playing up to now, because it's orchestrated plan, deliberately made, because all these things are being made, and those Quran they want to throw in is to use, Britain want to use Fulani with a do or die affair and use it to take over our land. They're not gonna forget about them. They are just pursuing those people. They are pushing their Muslim agenda. So when they are coming, they are not coming to fight. They will push their Muslim and arm them for them to be fighting. Did the God say you should not fight? My own Bible say, I am a radical Christian. Bible say, God say he gave us hand for war and gave us finger for battle. When the Fulanis try to penetrate in Mbise, Mbise used to not allow them to come in. There are things you don't need to go and begin to blame, oh, this Fulani, this. You blame churches. Stand on your own feet first. Those Mbise youth, they are Christians, because they know that when they allow that nonsense to come in, they will jeopardize. You don't need somebody to tell you to, fold your arms, fold your arms, fold your arms. Then because you Gaza ones, Gaza Christian, did God say you should not avenge for yourself? When there are things we don't need to come on and begin to say it. I say my mind. Stand up and fight. Those youth have to stand up. Oduonye ekraki eke. Eke hakonyo uleke. Okobododi, obododo werie. We don't need to come up here, fight. Believe whatever you like, I don't care. But I will not allow you. Does it mean that now, as Roman, I am a Christian, I am a pastor, then Mazwala, somebody be penetrated because I am a pastor. I say, okay, God raise the alarm. For what reasons? Who only put that nonsense? Where was it written in the scripture? We are contradicting issues. Please, let us focus on this issue and protect whoever. Like all these things that is happening. Okay, now, the other day, Chiledu was in their rapture media saying, comparing IPOB with the jihadists or ISIS jihadist agenda. Methuselah was in the other day, they are going to wipe Christians. Yesterday night or morning, idiot like Isaiah, come up, they are going to do this, you should get up. when that is why I made that video live. I went again tonight because I would have joined you, but as a man said, no, I don't want to come on there. But because he forced me, for me to encounter that nonsense, that they want to be the bigger platform. But my question to him is that, what of the platform Mazen Nandekalu left? Radio Biafra, where is Radio Biafra? They have destroyed Radio Biafra completely, use it to play politics. Mazen Nandekalu said, download Radio Biafra. None of them is want to do the will of Mazen Nandekalu. How are we going to get this Biafra? Are we sure that we are Mazen Nandekalu? Or I know one was on Jaime Jonathan. And Jonathan, when he was president, that shouldn't be the type of lifestyle we are going to live in this era and this struggle. Let us, when we are saying we can have different opinion or different agenda, but let us constructively have the same goal and focus. I'm a pastor, I'm a Christian. I decided to join IPOB. Nobody forced me to do that because I know that I defending my land in this Imo State. That idiot who passed all in Imo State. Imo State, what is happening to Imo State? Is he not in Olu? Because of who opposed them? What happened to Emeka Ihejo, my brother, is that Britain do not want him because he did not allow Fulani to have their way in Mbise to kill our people. Because if you want to be governor and this, you must have, Britain will allow you to have way so that they harvest the organs of our people. That's what he's playing. Not that those politicians don't know. They know this, what I'm saying is true. David Cameron, the devil, the demon, who is pushing this APC agenda. So when it doesn't matter what President Hungary put under control of Britain, they can say nonsense, but they will still pushing that they are Fulani because they want to use them when they push them much in the northerners. Then they push them down to our place. These people are coming with our place, but already you guys are having the same agenda with them. How are we going to fight that war? I may agree. That is why Ojukwu lose that war, because they are not abiding with what Ojukwu is doing. And we have started it again in IPOB. Why did I divide them? Why divided opinion? How are we going to get that war done?
Okay, Maz, I want to come in because I think you have question, but you don't have question, but because when I say things, I bring evidence, and that there are things you say here. I want you to give me evidence. First of all, what did the Mazna can said? Any person, any man, any woman, that when they talk about religion and that person get too emotional and saying that you insulted my religion, you do this, he said, leave that person is not a hardcore. That's what Mazna said. He said, leave that person is not a hardcore. I have some videos here on video with my leader Mazna Nkanu, where also he used.
Excuse me now. Let me
listen. Maz Ganti, if I can go ask one and say you don't interrupt me. He say allow you, don't interrupt me. Please, this program is for reality. It's not for me and you. People will have to listen. When I'm saying allow me to say something, please. When you say something, I allow you to say something. Mazna said, though any person, any man or woman, when we are talking about religion, that person will say you are insulting my religion, you are insulting this. He said, leave that person is not a hardcore. It's what Mazna said. There are a lot of videos here that I have. Sometimes I pay it. Mazna Nkanu even insulted people with Ekwensu. I never go emotion, no. I still believe in Mazna Nkanu and knowing that my freedom is the most powerful before my religion. When we are talking about religion, it's for people to wake up, for people to know what are doing. If you are doing the right thing, you continue. If you are doing the bad thing, you stop. In Ordinana today, there are some Ordinana that is not good. That's me, I'm against too. In Christian religion, there are a lot they are doing that's not good. When people are talking about it, people don't have to go emotional about it. If you are an hardcore of IPOB, you must know that our struggle is first before any other thing. And that is how it used to be. Today, you can see in my back, you can see Christmas tree in my back. But I'm ordinary people. I'm an ordinary. Now, he said that the leadership said that they should massacre Christians. Which leadership? Who said so? I want to know before I continue.
I told you that Methuselah said in his video that they are going to wipe Christianity in Biafran land.
Okay.
I mentioned names.
Okay, Maz, listen. Is Methuselah part of the leadership in IPOB? Yes or no?
Methuselah is not excuse me.
No,
Methuselah, when you ask me,
Maz, listen, you know in my program I said this is where it is. Is Methuselah part of IPOB leadership? Yes or no? Maz, I want to know.
You will not ask me such a question. Anyway.
No. Maz, listen. You said that the leadership said that they should massacre Christians. I ask you now. You said Methuselah. It's okay. Is Methuselah part of the leadership? Yes or no? Let me continue. You know my program. I said this way it is. Yes or no?
But I mentioned 3 names.
Mazi, I asked about Methuselah. Is it part of the leadership? Methuselah, is it part of the leadership? Yes or no?
But the leadership are using him.
Oh my God. Methuselah is just like me that I'm just
talking. But Methuselah are using Methuselah are being used by the leadership.
Mazi,
the so-called leadership.
Mazi, Methuselah is just like me that I'm just broadcasting. It's just
no. What Methuselah is doing, the empower.
Maz, my question again. Is Methuselah part of leadership? I don't want to just yes or no.
He's not a member of leadership, but they are being used by them.
Okay, well, it's okay. Now, do you have any video? Do you have any video where the leadership said that they should massacre people? Do you have any video clip?
I said, listen to me. I mentioned 3 names. I said Methuselah. I never said leadership. I said Methuselah. In the other day, he's saying they are going to wipe Christianity in Biafra land. Then I said again, Jonathan was in Rapture Radio, because they are not using Radio Biafra any longer. They use Rapture. The other day, comparing IPOB to ISIS, ideas and behavior. Then yesterday night, Isaiah Yoba, who is the deputy European rep, was last night shouting that they will build a platform. I'm then asking him, this platform he want to build, than that Radio Biafra Mazin and the Kano left. They used to play politics. They are going to, everybody who will stand on the way of this, they will crush them. And that's what he said. He's the leadership. They are the one that answering the leadership.
Maz, okay, let me come in.
He said it last night. I have every evidence with me.
Maz, first of all, you have agreed with us now that Methuselah is not part of leadership. You message Jonathan. Jonathan is not part of leadership, and Jonathan did not say they should massacre Christians. Or did Jonathan say that?
I said no. Remember what I said. Quote me what I said. Quote me anyone I mentioned. This is what I said on this. This is what I said on this. This is the 3 people. I said what they said.
Maz, listen. These 3 people you just mentioned, one is part of the leadership. Isaiah Yoba. Isaiah Yoba said he want to build whatever he want to build. That is right for him. It's individual differences. Whatever he want to build is for him. Then now, the word we want to treat, the leadership said that they will massacre Christians.
I didn't say leadership. I said, you are getting me wrong. I said Methuselah. And then I said Jonathan.
Okay, now.
Quote me what I'm saying.
This is.
If you don't get what I mean, then I explain it to you. Don't contradict me.
No, Maz, this is video. It's on record. It's on recording now.
Yeah, so you have to quote me what I said. I am quoting them what they said.
Okay, listen now, Maz. You can see.
Yeah.
The leadership is not part, or leadership have never announced or pronounced that they're going to massacre Christians. Who are you going to massacre?
I didn't say.
No,
Don't bring it that way. Say what I said. Excuse me. Quote me.
I am not quoting you now.
Did I say that? Did I say leadership?
Okay, Maz, listen. I am not quoting. Maz,
say what I said.
Maz, listen now. I am not quoting you now. I'm just saying. I'm not quoting you now.
Yeah, but keep that leadership aside. Discuss these three people I mentioned. Keep the leadership aside. Because if leadership are doing their, excuse me, if that leadership are doing, okay, myself my leadership in IPOB. I didn't have money. If that leadership are doing something that is right, he should be call these people to order and tell them what to do. Excuse me, we are not coming here to fight each other. Fight each other. We are trying to get things done.
Maz, wait. Yeah? This is my turn to say something. With your turn, you say.
Yes, sir.
First of all, Methuselah is not part of leadership. That aside. And again, I have never come across any video that leadership is against Christianity or the leadership is against Omenana. No, because Maz can say that when Biafra come, you are free to worship whatever you want to worship. That our constitution.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Maz, wait now. No, please.
I think thank you now. I think thank you for saying that.
No, wait. Our constitution will be at end. Wait, let me bring it up. It's very important. It's very important. Yeah, I want our fans to listen to what our leader said.
That governs how people exist in a society. Very, very critical. Do you know that's worse? Every Sunday they go to church. It's more important than the Quran. It is the most important document that governs how people exist in a society. Very, very critical. Whatever little they have, to a scammer, to a fraudster, telling them rubbish about the coming kingdom of heaven. That he himself talking about it doesn't even know if it exists or not. He has a private jet. He has mansions all over the world. He builds schools, not to help the poor, but to enrich his family and his lineage. Do you see how foolish a black man is? That man scamming you every Sunday and every Wednesday of your hard-earned money is not a thief. He's not a fraud. He's not a criminal. Do you know why? Because he promised you something you can never see, which is heaven. Because nobody has ever been to heaven. I buried my parents on the 14th. My mom hasn't come to me to say, oh, I'm in heaven and I'm having fun here. No. No one has been to heaven and back to tell us what it looks like. So the only reason why these men are flying about in their private jets is because they promised you something that no one has seen in the history of humanity. Heaven. Are you following? Are you listening to this very gospel? Now, that is number one. Number two, your daddy GOs stuck? No. The only thing that concerns them is how do we send them a code to bring tithe and offering? I bought palliative of now. What above what I have? 50 million I spent on palliative. Or should I say IPOB spent at my direction or at my instigation? Compare that to what your pastors have. The criminals deceiving you. I want you to go to church on Sunday and say, Pastor, why do you come to church every day? You say, hey, you're a child of God. You want to go to heaven. You're going to heaven after this, you're going to heaven. Then they ask him, Pastor, if we're all going to heaven, why do you need a private jet? Why don't you, when we get to heaven, we all have fun? Why here on this earth? And hear what the animal will tell you. Because they're all liars and deceivers and cheats. So you don't know? I'm asking them to, okay, show us heaven then. Give us a map of heaven. You're asking me for a road map. Show me a map of heaven. How many rooms are there? Describe the garden for he doesn't know. But he's here every Wednesday, you give him money. Every Sunday, you pay your tithe. What is your reward? Tell me a 419 fraud that is greater than this one. A promise. 419 is promise. Oh, I promise to deliver this. But first of all, send me your money. I promise to send you an airport. But first of all, give me money. It's a promise. And how do you know what is a fraud? They promise you something, and without saying it, they will ask for money. Is that not what they do every Sunday? And that is not godliness. This evening, I'll teach you what is godliness. That's why I was asking for them to come. None of them agreed. Come, let me destroy them. And I will just shred them to pieces. And their churches will be empty on Sunday. Maybe they're not that daft after all. I wanted one of them to show up. I promise that your churches will be empty. By the time I finish with you, your churches will be empty. That fraud you're committing every Sunday will come to an end. Now, they say clear conscience fears no accusation. And some have petitioned me to say, what you're saying and the way you're saying it is not all that great. Why don't you calm down a little bit or take it easy? Some people are good. I said, if your conscience is clear, then why are you panicking? I ask. If you have nothing to be afraid of, can you please tell me why you are panicking? Tell me why. They can't tell me. They cannot tell me. Now,
so, Mazi, these are the statements from our leader, our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said our constitution will be above a Bible, will be above Quran, will be above any religion or denomination. Whatever, our constitution is most, and that's where I stand for. So now, the reason why people are
excuse me, in any country that is working, what guide them is that constitution and their policies they make that everybody will follow. And any other thing is second.
Maz, I have told you when I'm saying something, allow me to flow, because when you cut me off, what you have, I wouldn't you I cut why off. I don't like it. I don't know. When you're saying I allow you to flow. When I'm saying allow me, because then when you interject, that I will cut. So this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Our constitution is superior, and that's what we stand for. That's what I stand for. Now, the reason why I said in this my program that this Bible makes us so weak, I have reasons, and I'm going to put the question to you, Mazi. In Nigeria today, they let us know that Nigeria is a secular state. Why did Nigeria, as of today, it was documented, it's official? Why did Nigeria an Islamic state? Why?
Let me say something. Nigeria is a complex of complicity by the people who create the criminal who created the criminal Yahoo countries who created, because the people who created Nigeria are Yahoo boys, and they are standing on it. So whoever that told you that Nigeria is a secular state or whatever, that person don't know what the people that create Nigeria for, because they didn't consult anybody. They just hand it over to their Muslim Fulanese who are strangers into their hands, and then use our own brother Zeke to perfect their criminality, which all the governors in Anambra State are doing today. And all the governors, remember the 5 governors, those play that East, the bone of the contentions, and those people, they split them anyhow they like, and so they will get away with their criminality, and that is what they are doing. So Nigeria has never been a secular state. It was just forced. Nigeria was forced in everybody. You give them over to Fulani, and that is why they are the people, conservative party, even at the point of God, I will be saying it without any fear or any panic. Conservative party are the one arming those Fulani herdsmen. They are responsible for it. Put me at anywhere, I will prove it to you how they are arming them.
Maz, listen, I don't want to take this issue too long. I ask you, why did Nigeria is an Islamic state? Now you are a Christian. You always say you are a pastor. And in Southeast, we have millions of Christians. In South, millions of Christians. In Southwest,
in the North,
I'm coming. In Southwest, Christian, Muslim, Middle Belt, Christians. Now, that same country called Nigeria is an Islamic state, well registered, documented, official is an Islamic state. Now, what are your daddy GOs doing? Nothing. What are the Christian leaders doing for calling them as an Islamic state? Nothing. Rather, it was a lawyer that have indigenous religion that is fighting for it. Let me show you the man.
Which of the lawyer?
Wait. When I say things, I bring evidence. You know me. Wait.
So how far has he gotten it?
I'm coming, Mars. Wait, I'm coming.
I know. I'm waiting for you and the person.
This is Marco. This is the man that's fighting it. I'm coming. This is the lawyer that's fighting it. I'm coming again. Then go to Sarah Reporter. You can see he sued Nigeria to court. This man is a lawyer, not even Sam. This man is a lawyer, not even Sam. He took Nigeria government to court. But in Christian kingdom, we have Sams. We have Sams that are Christian. They are not taking the battle.
But
I'm coming. They are not taking the battle. They are not challenging Nigeria government. They are not suing Nigeria government to court to challenge why Nigeria must be an Islamic state. They are not doing anything. Your daddy GO, your bishop, your cardinals are not doing anything. But it's just a common man, a common lawyer that from indigenous background that say, I cannot be a Muslim. I cannot be an Islamic state. Why? But you guys that are claiming Christians are doing nothing. So tell me reason why your sons, your judges you have cannot fight. Tell me why.
What I would not like in this program, if you want us to get things done, is the way you are sounding.
No, this is the reality. I don't know this reality. No, we must know. Whatever I'm sounding is, I'm telling you, I give you the evidence. I did not insult you. So tell me why.
I never said, no. Don't go to insult. I never told you that you are insulting. No, I never said so.
Okay.
So I say, let us cool down. This is one name and one name. Just because the whole world is listening to us, that's why I would not like to use Igbo. Right? I was reading Igbo because so many people are listening.
No. So it will be English because we have Christians.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say, I will not use Igbo because so many people are listening. Listen to me, my brother is Miss. You are my own brother. We are in the same this thing. There are things you guys don't understand about Nigeria and about Christianity. Document you. Take this record I'm saying, if you like. Roman Catholic are owned by Scotland. Owned by Scotland and England. Roman Catholic Church are owned. The owners. Forget about you, he was in Italy. The owner, they go use your Google. The owner of Roman Catholic are Scotland and Britain and England. Scotland own English people owns Muslim. They own it. They organize it. So semes are owned by them. Most those churches like Assemblies of God, Equa Church, Baptists are owned by United Kingdom and the US. Those churches are them. They are the one that wants Muslims to be controlling those things. And those Muslims are here in the seat of power and they are here regulating them because they use those Muslims as battlefield for their selfish interests. It doesn't mean that those pastors or those bishop or reverend don't know. They know. Even your politician, go and ask Soludo if he will be sincere to you and be open up. They are just there to serve their master. It doesn't mean that they don't know what to do, but they were all instructed. Even Obi, our own brother, they know what they are doing. It doesn't mean that those pastors don't know what to do, but because they will instruct them, like Kuka, are being controlled. Look at what the man in the room said the other day. You bless, and then I want to the homos that you bless them. It's period. You're controlled by the political class here. So everything that is happening in that country are being regulated by United Kingdom and their satanic conservative party. So my brother, not that, like when I give you a clue what is happening there. And that is why I will say, let Mazen, we have one voice, let Mazen and the Kalu speak. If he's not getting it right, then we'll push him aside. But he's on the right track. So we can't, because of the system, fair criminal system in the conservative keep misunderstand the wagi, because the Nigeria state created those people from bishop, political class, they know what they are doing. And those Muslims that you are seeing their hands are also tied. They are pushing them to carry out the agenda, because if you don't do it, they will slaughter them. They are helpless. So that is why we are going to bring modality the way we are championing it now, right? We will get ourselves together and speak in one voice and one mind and defend our land wherever it is. And you got defend there. And you defend anywhere in Biafra land. And you do one mind and one this thing. When they see that, and that is what they don't want to see. If they are seeing togetherness and oneness in us, they will be in panic. And that is why they are bringing so many, this division I am seeing, I don't like it. Because if you are not speaking one voice, we are not getting it done.
Okay, Maz, if we get now, if you got the question, Jogo, now, you did not even give me an answer. Now, or your answer here is that those people are being controlled by outsider, which is true. Eh? Then I now when our own way, I have come across your
that's what I said. Skip it. Then I'm not going to be.
Maz, I'm coming. Allow me to say something. He said something. I'm not interrupting you. Let me say something. Mazi, I have come across your so many posts where you are insulting Omenala people. I've made so many of your posts where you castigated them, insulted them. But now I ask you a simple question now, that they called you an Islamic State. What are your leaders doing? What are the Christian kingdom doing? Because you are not a Muslim, but they tag you a Muslim that was leading and it's official. Now you are telling me it's foreigner that's controlling the archbishop, that's controlling this. But what are they doing? Cut them off. What are you people doing to fight that illegality? What are you people doing? A common lawyer who an indigenous person taking the Nigerian government to court. Now what that I am not a Muslim, that I am a traditionalist. You have to respect me with that. Then it's a common lawyer. But you guys that are Christian, you have son, you have governors, you have a lot of things, are doing nothing. And you are telling me that somebody outside is controlling you people. The same thing you guys allow Muslim ticket. Admit with me that you guys are weak. The Bible makes you guys so weak. So admit with me.
Excuse me. Don't just say so.
Wait. I'm coming. And you have to admit that the binding of our
I never admit that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm coming,
you ask me a question, then I give you an excuse me.
I'm coming. Allow me to say something. The binding of our people in the middle belt is as a result of weakness. No Pope is not saying anything. Bishop is not saying anything. You see Bishop Kuka defending even the Muslim. Now you are telling me that Ordinana is no go area, because all your posts I see, you are insulting them. I have them. So go on.
You excuse me. Okay, let me come on my post. I made that the way like now the purpose I attacking them is that my father and my own brother in our family, sometimes I don't agree with my senior brother. I told you about my father. In your program, I told you about my father. I say I don't agree with my father. I don't eat so many things he brought about those things. I say I disagree with him in some certain areas he's going. The way now they are going, tagging people like as if, like now, Nigeria, then you come, he say Nigeria, the sovereignty. Anytime they say the sovereignty, it is their sovereignty. And that sovereignty, our own people, this side, who claim to be a Christian, people like Wike and all of them, who is the governors, right? Who never said anything about that. They keep mute. Then if now, why I don't want to start fighting, because I'm our leader. We are protecting him, and then we want to keep calm. Our leader comes out. Then now our leader is there talking about these things, saying it. On social media now, we begin to jeopardize him like as if even if we want to do it, or now we are in this, then it is where we will plan the thing without anybody knowing, and then we execute it without anybody knowing. The way, okay, the Fulanis are coming, because when they plan it, they will plan it. The army will know, the police will know, all of them will know. It will still leak. Still, they will carry out all the distance. But they have a sitting governor in Plateau. They have a sitting governor in Plateau. He is the chief security officer. What is he doing to protect his people? He's not a Muslim. Why not wake his youth? When these people, when Fulani come to Mbisa with their cow, Emeki Hodion was there, but the youth rose up without consulting Emeki Hodion and slaughtered those cows. The youth had to do something on their own. because all their life, because the politicians are not protecting them. There are things we okay, now I am violent for Mbise anywhere. I'm 24 hours. Because the agents in Olu are not picking my calls, like the way I control the Orodo. And Amuku. I've been doing something on the little I can. So if everybody is doing the way I am doing, protect your own area, stand up. What happened to those youth? Are their hand breaking? Are their hand tied? Are they no human being? Why can't they start a revolution? But when they hear about Igbo man now, they stand up. So what happened to their youth? We should have a youth. Their youth should show concern. The way the Igbo youth are saying, like that useless pastor saying, the people in Imo State, the people in Owerri, Chileke Voyono, that Ebel, Chileke Voyono, for him to be mentioning Owerri and Imo State. What is happening in Imo State? Owerri is my territory. Ngobara is my territory. I'm trying the little I can all those areas. Although Ezes are not answering my call. But these things that is happening, Chike Dosem and Abain are from Olu, are the ones that put in this confusion. Our youth need to stand up. Nobody should tell us. The way we are saying, oh, churches, every youth stand up in their own communities. Every youth had to build security on their own and defend their own land. They don't need to tell youth. God or Christianity did not say fold their arms. What I'm against, what Simon Eber is doing is that he is killing our people. Then I am now arise to slaughter Christians, arise to slaughter Christians. That's not the way. I can't tell you to go and kill a new omenala. I will not be happy with that person. I will fight him with the last blood in me. I will protect Onyemenala because they are part of me. I won't get Onyemenala. Major fight. We have massacred many rooms to go and kill him. For what purpose? That's what I'm saying is that then protect each other. Let God of one. I'm with diversity of belief and faith. My half young guy. That's all I can say for now.
Mazi, if what he said, I allow you to flow. I did not interact, you know. I did not interject. I did not interrupt you. When I'm saying, allow me to say something. Because when interrupt, and I'm like here. Now, I have listened all you said. This thing about religion is out of IPOB, it's out of struggle. I need as a woman being, as a Bible, not our struggle first. Put all those people out. I need as a Bible before IPOB. That is Igbo. Before IPOB, go church adigo. So let church do our did it was standing for, and that is coming of us standing now. Now, even Jogo about why didn't Christian bishop or fight Nigeria to tell Nigeria that we are not an Islamic state? That answer he did not give me, and you tell me they were controlled by the outside. Okay, now let me answer another question again. I want you to listen to this.
The commission was able to successfully execute 6 pilgrimages under the leadership of Reverend Yakubu Bam. This retreat is for strategic planning towards ensuring that the temple is being sustained as it announced Turkey as a pilgrimage destination for the year 2024. The team from the commission visited Turkey this year and even last year to exploit the Christian holy sites in the Middle East.
Volume, please. Up the volume, please.
You know, this is from phone. What? Well, let me. I'm coming.
The commission was able to successfully successfully execute 6 pilgrimages under the leadership of Reverend Yakubu Bam. This retreat is for strategic planning towards ensuring that the temple is being sustained as it announced Turkey as a pilgrimage destination for the year 2024.
From the Commission visited Turkey this year and even last year to exploit the Christian holy sites in the Middle East country. Expectedly, the Commission is poised to include Turkey as one of the latest additions to our pilgrimage destination in this year.
While commending President Bola Tinubu for the support given to the Commission, Reverend Pam pledged that the Commission under his leadership will continue to ensure that the welfare of staff remains a top priority.
This address will not be complete if I fail to appreciate the #1 citizen of this country, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, for his support so far, especially his timely intervention during the last Easter completion exercise.
Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfong disclosed that his administration attached great importance to the spiritual lives of citizens and pledged to continue supporting pilgrimage activities in the state.
Our government attaches
Now, let me stop it here. Now, Mazi, do you understand what the man said here?
I didn't tell him clear too, but I know that saying about stealing book to support him or something of that.
Okay, because okay, listen. What they are saying now is next year, 2024, that the Christians are going to go to Turkey as a pilgrimage, not Israel anymore. These are the Christians.
Say Christian will go where?
Go to Turkey as their a pilgrimage. They go to Israel. Now next year, 2024, they're going to go to Turkey. Now, since this news broke out, what are the GO said about this? Nothing. What the bishop?
Excuse me.
Maz, don't tell me. Allow me to say something when I'm saying something. Allow me to flow. What are the Christians organization doing, or the bishop or the pastors doing? Nothing. Next year, we see the same group of Christians. They will go to Turkey as a pilgrimage. Turkey is an Islamic state. Now, these are what we are saying. Your leaders are not doing anything. They make you guys so weak. They use that Bible, make you guys so weak. Yeah, then you guys will be fighting Omenana. No, for me, Omenana Yadi, Christian Yadi. At the end of the day, it's an Indian man now today that any country allow Muslim to be 30%, that country is in danger. So, what are your Christian leaders doing? In these 2 points I bring out, nothing. So say something, Mazi.
Okay, let me say something now. You know, everybody worship on Sunday. Hope you know that. Turkey is not the land of Muslim.
Okay.
Turkey, that land you call Turkey is not the land of Muslim. Go. Turkey is a Christian land. It's the land of the man who meant Saturday to Sunday, Constantine, the bishop. They call it bishop. They call it the Roman soldier. He's from Turkey. Turkey has never been a Muslim land. It was just forced the way they want to force Nigeria to be a Turkey. That is why I'm saying to you, Roman Catholic Church are not Christians. That's one thing people don't understand. But they are claiming to be Christians. Roman Catholic Church are never a Christian. There are things people don't understand in this Christianity religion. Roman Catholic is absolutely pure religion. like Muslims. And two of them are the one who are fighting for this power. So what they are saying, no Pentecostal go for pilgrimage. The people that go pilgrimage is Muslim and the Roman Catholic Church. No other Pentecostal, evangelical, none of them go for pilgrimage. No, it's only Roman Catholic. So whatever they are saying, remember, our land are being dominated by that Catholic Church. And that is why they want to descend. If not the youth, and most Pentecostals in our land are standing up saying no. And that is why one Yoruba man say that, Turkey, the way Turkey has become a Muslim world, that is why they want to turn east. Since IPOB is risen, and that is why I say we should take it easy. We are sisters and brothers. The agenda is for us. The agenda is for us. They are coming in our land to take our land with full force. Let brotherly love. When you're men, Menagi might come out from the same family. Christian. We will still eat as brothers. I true why shiri eshishan do it. But I should know to have for wife. I repairing wine shiri as sisters and brothers. Then we go. We can be having our differences. Why are insulting them? Because I'm the danger. Enwere manager for ikoro. Ndị Igbo ama egwu ikoro. Oh, because I'm the danger no menala like ikwu. Owo ozuke ekono marachara. If you go back to the Ndị Igbo di ike. I've forgotten when they what you do to fire them. Ndị Igbo di ike. Igbo wuru. Igbo West Africa wuru Igbo. N'ime. I didn't wait. I get a very full. Oh, hey, man, I joke. They don't want guns to enter into our hands. Igbo are being creative. Igbo manufacture gun and everything, and that is why they are using this. The problem we are having is this satanic democracy. It cool everybody down. That democracy. If we destroy that demonic, remove those governors who are bringing Fulani into our land, they are our problems, not the church. The problem is those Fulanis. Look at what is happening to Enugu. Look at what is happening to Imo State. Look at what is happening everywhere. Then the governors will be there. The Fulani will come in and kill people. The soldiers will be on the road. Then the Fulanis will be kidnapping our people. But they have a governor. So not the church. The people who hold the power is those terrorist governors. That's what I want my Biafran people to understand. Those satanic governors they keep there are the problem we are having. Until we realize that and hold them and call them to order, say, you are our brother. We can't put you there. Then you stay there and bring Fulanis. Tell them, no, this is our people. I can't jeopardize their life. Somebody like Hope Uzodinma say he can bomb Oshu. Osumo. He can bomb Osumo. If not school, he can bomb his own people. A sitting governor, my own brother, say he will bomb my own brothers. That's how bad. He is the one that bringing those people, killing our youth, harvesting their organs. The people that is making us weak is when they stand up, we will back them. Are they standing up for us? The answer is no. Those politicians are now standing up for us.
Mazi, you see, the answer I just asked you, he didn't give me answer again. But let me say something. We all know that Turkey was is Christian state before Muslim. Is because as weak as they are, they make them so weak. The bishop, the priest, all of them were sleeping, and they conquered them. I have lived in Turkey, so don't tell me I have lived in Turkey. So it's because as a result of their weakness, as a result of that Bible they give to them, another religion come and conquer them. I'm happy you just let us know that Turkey was not a Christian state, and this is what's actually coming to Nigeria. But we that ordinarily we say no, because if you look what is happening now, the same our bishop, the same our pastors, our GO, they're all quiet, they're all living fine. And this, I'm coming, we talk because you have said a lot of things I have not said. The same Archbishop, a Catholic bishop, and the pastors and whatever, they're all quiet, and these people are coming gradually. First of all, they succeeded Muslim ticket. Where's the Christian there? Nothing. Second, again, they try to introduce Aji into school, into private school. It's going on in Lagos. What did the Christians do? Nothing. It was the same, this common lawyer, and indigenous lawyer is fighting for it again. Now, they now tell you that you are the one that mentioned with your mouth that they bring democracy for us. Who are the people that bring the democracy for us? Is it not the same white people? Is it not the same Christians? He called us
excuse me. Which of the Christians that wait?
I'm coming. I'm coming. Well, your time to say, he said something. I'm coming. Don't interrupt me. You said that you said to us now. You tell us now that democracy is satanic. And who brings democracy to us? Is it not Westerners? They are the one that bring democracy to us. And who are the Westerners? Are they not Christians? Are they not Christians?
No. Okay, allow me to come in, then you continue. The people that brought that Christianity, this satanic democracy, remember the crusader that happened in all the Middle East and the Asian land, the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. That is where they slaughter all the Christians and the missionaries who have that power. And that is when they hand over that land, Turkey, to Christian, to Muslim. When after they slaughter them all, they slaughter them. If those people are alive today, you won't see those things. Some of them, they fed them to lions. The Christians did not. Let me be honest with you. My father and my mom. Christianity is not, they are not the government of this thing. Instead, they slaughtered them and took over what Christians built, both the school, both the hospital, both the infrastructures. This is just like look what happened to Afghanistan.
Mazi, who are the Crusaders? Who are they?
The Crusaders is this political class now you are seeing.
Who are they? Are they not Christians?
No.
Are they not Christians?
No. They are not Christians.
Listen,
they are not.
Not Crusaders. They are Christians. If you see their flag, if you see that cross there, and at the same time, that Crusaders is from Roman Catholic. It's from Rome. They originated from Rome. So don't tell me what I know and what
about Christian. What I'm telling you, those people who carry that genocide is not Christians.
Okay, now, this democracy you are talking about, I tell you, it's Westerners that bring it to us.
Yes, they are the one that brought it, but not the Christians. The ones that bring Christianity to us are not the ones. The same with this one.
So you that they use that Bible to make us so weak, and Quran, they use Quran to make these people so powerful. They use Quran to make other people so powerful. to go whatever they believe on, and they use the same Bible to make you weak. And we are saying that we are waking up. Ordinana. We stand because I am a Chineke. Before the Bible, before they bring Bible for us, we know that there is God. We know that God is living. Omenana is not about killing fowl to your gods. No. Going back to your roots, it's not about that. It's about who we are. I'm not going to say it. That our constitution will be above all. So, those of you that are attacking Ordinana, attacking Matthias, I wonder why people are bringing Matthias in this picture. But Matthias is not part of IPOB. He's not a member. I wonder why Efe, even you, we are bringing Matthias in this picture. I wonder why.
Yeah, because Matthias, who is bringing it? Is it not? No, excuse me.
Matthias has his own movement. It's not.
Yeah, but excuse me. Who is bringing Matthias is Methuselah and excuse me, Methuselah and the European deputy rep, which is Isaiah, but are bringing him.
No. Methuselah.
Don't tell me no. This is absolutely truth.
No, listen. Before Matthias, Methuselah have facing the earth, have preaching about this loot of a thing before Matthias. If you don't know, I follow Methuselah.
They bring him in. They bring him in.
No. Now let me ask you: is Matthias a member of IPOB?
But they are working with him.
I'm asking you: is Matthias a member of IPOB? Yes or no?
He's not a member of IPOB. It's the same way. The same what Matthias is doing now. Is it not how they brought? They started with Simon Ekpa. Tomorrow you see them. They shift to him.
The only reason why you people like you are attacking Matthias is because a lot of us in this club in IPOB we believe in Omenana, and Matthias is.
And when you believe Omenana, put it in the context. Excuse me. Put it in the context of IPOB. Put it in the context is no. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. Put it in the context of IPOB. Then do it within IPOB frame, not outside IPOB.
Must listen. Matthias have his own movement. Igbo love themselves and Omenana issue. Matthias is not a member of IPOB. It's not a member.
Yeah, but he has taken Ezoku Bondo. Omenana was Ezoku Bondo. And reality.
What are you talking about?
We can't jeopardize IPOB. We cannot jeopardize it. Give me excuse me, give me your own Omenana. I will come in. Excuse me, you can be the head of it. I will come in and contribute to the one. I will warn you, Omenala. Excuse me. I will warn you, Omenala. And when you are doing it, I will even come in and support you.
No, Maz, listen. In Anibo, there we have a lot of movement there. And when Masop, and when Zayolis, and when a lot, Mandima Amala. Matthias with his own movement. So let this man do his own thing. More, I'm a member of IPOB. I stand and defend every single institution for Mazina and Kano. So that should not be your headache. That should not be your headache. That's what Mazina said, that anybody that is too emotional on religion is not hardcore. And that's it. Matthias has his own movement. Now, I believe in sort of Mazina and Kano. Before the Ordinana practice. So, Mazi, I think we will call it a day here. You know?
Yeah, what we are saying is that we will do everything to protect and make sure that Alibo is being safe and calm, according to what our Supreme Leader said. And then we shouldn't be, and keep our eye on the floor. We are the intelligent, the FBIs. Our eye will be everywhere in nooks and crannies of Alibo, and not jeopardizing in the killings of. With these things, we don't even know when the Fulanis will be coming in, because the governors are not helping the matters. They are not doing anything. Even the Fulanis comes in, they will kill our people. When our people catch them, they will hand them over to police. When our people catch our people who commit the same crime with the Fulani, they burn them. So my question is that catch Fulani who is committing crime, kill him the way you are killing our own people. Because sin is sin. That thing that lead you to kill our own brother. If Fulani do it, kill him.
Must not use spy, use a spy because they will report this program. Use spy or any other word.
Anyway, anyone that buy our people, if Fulani come to buy, excuse me, if Fulani come in to buy our people, then when they catch them, let them buy them as well. Let them buy them.
This is the point. This is why I say that this religion, this book, make us so weak. The Bible make us so weak. No, Bible make us so weak because in their book empower them, tell them that go when you do it for Allah. But in our own book, they will tell you no, leave it for God. God will do it for you. There is evil. This is the problem. You have to accept this. May I accept?
I want to let me tell you one story now. I want to tell you one story.
Make it brief because it's almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. Oh, what my boy, one of my boy, right? When I was at home, do you know why so many people don't go to business and steal, even possession and kidnap? Once you steal or once you do anything, kidnap, if our youth catch you, they will put tire on that person and burn him alive, whether you are a stranger or whether you are born in Mbise. Mbise is a Christian land. We don't play, we don't joke with that. So we don't spare you whether, but I don't know, my own boy, when they catch him, before the information could reach me, before I could leave my shop and went and get where he is, they have already bought it. They said they told me. I said, but I said I will get back to you and tell the boy, say, look at the report I got. But did you allow me to talk to him when they catch him? But I know that what the judgment they pass on him. Yes, they told me I was going to his mother's house, talking to his mother. His mother said he's not coming, he has not been coming home for over a month. I don't know how they got him on the way. Because I would have told him that if they are doing stealing or doing all this, thing, he should stop coming in our place. Otherwise, they will slaughter him. And they catch him. Before they could report to me, they say, when they catch him, they said, nobody should let me know. They know that when I'm there, nobody will burn him. If I could reach, he has already been burned. Our place, Mbise, doesn't waste time by somebody when they catch you in atrocity. It depends the way. We need to change. God did not look. There are certain things we should play. Christianity did not say, "Oh, do all this." Then we have so many people. Those people you are frustrating, they are Christians. I stand for 30 minutes. I can't stop shedding of tears. That boy is my boy. As it is, I can't deny him. He's my boy. Honestly speaking, he's my boy. So that such a thing is that our people should not relent. We should not give up. We should not give up. The Bible do not say you should not take your stand. God has never told you not to take your stand. Christianity, I don't know. That you always hear me, I say I am a radical Christian. You can't cut my own throat for your own throat to stay. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Don't tell me that Christianity is art. Christianity came some art. Wow. Christianity came told me to act. And maybe your own Christianity told you not to act. My own told me to act. I don't believe that that way you will use me for sacrifice. I will not allow that nonsense to happen. You can call me whatever you like. You can call me whatever you like. Right? So I don't believe in all these things. I believe action at any time. So,
I think I'm going to wind them now. Tomorrow
all right.
I'm going to repeat this program on this Christianity again, and I'm going to bring a video in Holland, full cathedral. They turn it to ice cube where children are playing. That Christianity that you people are defending now, no? Full cathedral. They turn it to ice cube sports. Then if you go to Germany, in Cologne, one of the biggest cathedrals in the whole world, it's a business center today. It's better we defend our land because nobody will say that often near at all. Nobody. By the time we abandon the way your ancestors and face other ones, somebody's own, this is always be the result. See the buying of our brothers and sisters in Middle Belt.
But what I'm telling you, did the Christianity say we should not defend our land?
I'm coming. Nobody's doing nothing. And these people, they buy some days ago. Last year, they did not know it will be their turn. And next year again, the same thing will repeat. The leaders of Christianity in Nigeria, all of them, private jets, no, on their comfort zone, we will say no to it. We are rising, and that is the Spirit of God, no, with us. Onye maya meya, the same way Israel is doing. That is what we will be practicing, not this Christianity that make us so weak. Mazi, ndewo, I think only wasn't weak.
Anyway, my brother, if Christianity make you weak, Christianity did not make me weak. You hear me in several occasions. I say Christianity, pick gun. You hear that? Do you hear that when I said it? Every Christian should pick gun and defend themselves. Bible give us hand and finger for war and battle. Pick up guns. Christians, wherever you are, go and buy gun. If you feel like open up their trigger, open up trigger and defend yourself. That's life. God did not say you should not defend yourself. God did not say defend yourself. God said defend yourself. God Almighty say defend yourself. Christians, go and buy gun and defend yourself. Anybody who say you should not defend yourself didn't understand the scripture.
Yeah.
So that is my stand, and that is what my belief, and that is how it is. So because if he dies so selfish and stupidly, God will laugh at you because we didn't understand the scripture. Bible has never said to you, if somebody slap you unexpectedly without you don't know why that person slap you.
So
then
so
allow me to finish what I'm saying. I will not allow you to slap me unexpectedly. I don't know why what I did to you, you slap me. I won't give you the other side. Once you try to hold, I'll hold your hand and push that person. And if that person repeat it again, I will fight him and defend myself. Right? I don't give my the other ear for you to slap me again. No, I don't do that because I don't know your intention. I don't like humiliation. Nobody humiliate me. I will not allow you to humiliate me. Right? Even as I am here, don't humiliate me. I'm not a slave to anybody. Nobody create me. Nobody is superior to me. So that's what I can say. And I stand what I'm saying. No apology at any time. So people don't understand the scripture.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And
Okay,
so you can see my stand. I don't believe on those things.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my Legatia family. I don't believe in Christmas too. I don't believe in Christmas. I don't believe in Christmas. But I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Jesus was not born in 25. But people allow people to take this thing, right? So yeah, so I'm not against it. Well, thank you so much.
Maz, yeah, bye, Maz. Yeah, yeah. So, dear fans, this is a very long wait. Almost 3 hours now. No, we have to call it a day. I as onye anyị fụta ka anyị fụ echi. Onye anyị fụta ka anyị fụ echi. Ndụ nwoke, ndụ nwaanyị, ndụ nwoke, ndụ nwaanyị. Ndụ awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Tomorrow, it's like I will change my program tomorrow and talk about Christianity again. Because our people need to wake up. We must wake up. So I'm asking God, do nwoke maka do nwaanyị mma. So I will go away when I leave.
The Son of God is a white man. Angel Gabriel and Michael are white men. All the saints in heaven are white men. Kediye mere omenala nijala anamaju. Aye, adudu kamajo. Aye, adudu kamajo. Wondering in the books of